everybody, Linda here, Zwifting with Granny, ACB Assistant Coach Brian, and ACE, Assistant to the Assistant Coach Elijah. Hi, Mrs. Wiedekind, hope you're doing good. Might see Kevin next week coming out to look at my water heater. Hope everything's well with you. I'm just trying to get some miles in here. Well, this is a last minute decision. I happened to look at the events, and apparently the Zwift races have women's divisions. And this one is only 10 miles. Is this a race? I don't even know if this is a race. I don't even know what it is. Zwift Games. If it's a game, it's a race. If it's a ride, it's a race. And I feel pretty good today because I had the chemo yesterday, and usually what that does, because they give you steroids, is gets you back to 3/4 of where you are normally. So here I am, happy to be riding, that's for sure, and just happened to have an event pop up, so that's pretty good. So this is 10 miles. I think it's like 288 feet of climbing, so it's not awful. Where was it? So it's within my range. It's within my range. It won't be too bad, and I'll give it a shot. I saw it before, but now of course it's not going to show up, so that's all right. We'll figure it out as we go along. I read this thing, and it states that you receive an arrow at the end, or either a feather at the end or something, or was it an arrow? I don't know what I read. I have chemo brain, I can't remember anything. Oh my gosh, put me on my work computer and I wake right up and I understand and can grasp everything that's going on, which is kind of interesting. But I still can't do math. I was hoping that would do something, but nope. Nope. I'll have somebody to ride with for a little while anyway. So that's not too bad. I should get on a wheel. That would be the bright thing to do. And apparently we are followers of each other on Zwift, so that's cool. "21 people in this ride. So at least there's more than one. So safe to say I will not win this one. And I know this is right here is a timed little sprint. And of course I want to go for it. So of course I will. I will regret it, but I'm going for it. All right. And set a PR. Well, that's it for me. I'm done with that now. That's all right. I don't know where the 288 feet of climbing is. I don't know if it's in the city or out in the boondocks, but we're going to find out. Thank you. Yeah, we're not doing very much. We're at 2% elevation and my heart rate's up to 121. So, we'll see what happens. I'll probably get dropped on the elevation parts. Just trying to catch up to her. Use the downhill to my advantage. Need more fanage. I know I'm only supposed to do 30 to 45 minutes, which comes out to me to be, for me to be about 7 or 8 miles, and this is 10 plus the 3 that I just rode on Tempest Fugit. So I'm going over my limit, but I haven't ridden for the last 2 days. So hopefully that will help. Yeah, I'm gonna get dropped now. That's all right. She's pushing some gear there. What is she doing? No. She's doing. No. Won't find it there, Linda. Gotta do it here. She's doing 48 RPMs. Well, Tamara wants me to get up to 85. And I agree, that's where I was before. Spinning for me is usually an 80, if I'm lucky. And when my knees were getting healed, that's when I lost that spinning ability. But maybe it'll come back soon. We'll see. Just gonna sit here and spin, because Tamara says that will take a load off my heart rate, because I'm pushing too hard. For me, when I spin, my heart rate goes up, but maybe in certain circumstances it will help the cardio system to not have to work so hard. So I'm not doing a 48 or a 50, that's for sure. I'll stay in the 70s if I can until we go up the hill. See, I keep getting dropped. I'd like to stay with her. Her name's Michelle. All right. Just stay back here and draft. As long as I can. I think the climbing's at the end, but I'm not sure. I only had a really fast chance to check it out. So this is when I would usually put it into a bigger gear to catch somebody. But Tamara wants me to spin. So I'm trying to spin. All right, get rid of that and see what we get. Okay, I didn't get anything. I just got extra XP. All right. I'm getting dropped. I used the arrow boost at the right time. I actually used the power up, folks. You saw it here. Yeah, I can feel it. The fatigue setting in, but I'm glad I went for that sprint. The only way I'm going to catch her is to grind. If I can. She's a grinder for sure. So whatever she's pushing, she's going to be going harder than I am. Come on, Linda. It's a downhill. You should catch her now. All right. All right. All right. See if I can stay behind her. This is kind of late for me. It's 7:16, so I won't be done with this for another 45 minutes, I'm guessing. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't care. It feels good to just be a part of things. I really, honestly don't care if I come in last. This is really cool that I get somebody to draft off. I mean, this is really cool. So I didn't expect this at all. So forever how long it lasts, it's great. She's probably going to drop me on the hills. That's fine. I'm just going to do the best I can. At least I got a PR out of it. That's cool. At least I got something out of it. And I'll finish no matter what. Even if I have to get off the bike and take a break. Doesn't matter, I'll finish. At least I'm up to 78. RPM, so that's not too bad. Oh, there we go, up to 80. Getting there. So technically there's only like 180 more feet of climbing. Or less. 170 something, so that's pretty cool. For those of you who didn't see the last video when I'm talking about Tamara, she is a USAC certified coach, nutritionist with a crap load of other certifications after her name. And I don't know what they mean, but I'm sure they're all good. And she has worked with cancer patients before, so she reached out to me as a coach and offered her services. She's giving much more than I could ever ask for. She's texting me every day to see how I'm doing. Usually it's the person who needs to check in with the coach, and she's just checking in. We've just become friends, or, you know, it's cool. It's the world of Zwift. It's how it works. You meet these people that you would never meet otherwise. Like, here's this girl, Michelle, and we follow each other. I've never met her, but here she is pulling me around the course. Let's see if I can do my bit. Still wearing my Fearless jersey, because I am trying to be fearless. Going into this whole cancer thing just with a positive attitude. I beat it last time, I'm going to beat it again. That's all there is to it. Yeah, it's worse. But with a nutritionist behind me and a way to exercise with Zwift, you know, and a great medical team, and I can already tell things have changed. There are symptoms that were there that have vanished. So just keep going with it. Elijah won't leave my side. He knows something's going on. It's so funny. He's my healing dog. I was still hurting like crazy over Morgan. I still can't say her name without getting choked up like this. And she didn't replace Morgan, but she added an energy to the house that wasn't there. She was with me throughout my knees, and I said, what great timing right before the second knee surgery to get a dog that won't use the fenced-in backyard for some reason. He wants to be walked. He'll go back there and he'll eat grass, but he won't pee and poop back there. So he needs to be walked. And I'm like, great. My knee's healing and I have to walk him. Well, it turned out that that was a good thing. He walked slowly, and I walked with my cane, but I got the exercise in. So he is my healing dog. And now look at this. Look what's happening now. As soon as I finish with the knee, now I have cancer again. So he's here for me right away. Funny how that works. You look back and you're like, oh, that's why I got him. Because I needed a reason that I had to be able to survive, because I don't want him to feel abandoned. I need to outlive him. He's about 12. He'll be 13 next month. On my mother's birthday, which is kind of funny. That's the birthday the shelter, the original shelter, gave him arbitrarily. It was April 30th. Which is kind of funny that that's my mother's birthday. And Brian's birthday, for sure, guaranteed, is the same as mine, the 22nd. So God willing, I will reach 70 on April 22nd. And hopefully there will be something I can ride and feel well enough to ride that day. I would like to. I think I'll take the day off from work so I can ride whatever I need to during the day. And we'll celebrate Elijah's birthday the same day, but we'll do it again on the 30th. But it's all within 8 days of each other, so that's fine. He's a good little boy. My friend Ann is coming over to walk him almost every day now. And she tells me when she's coming, she says, put the harness on him because he hates everybody. You come in the house, he barks. You walk him, he barks. Well, as soon as I put the harness on him, he knew Aunt Ann was coming over. So he's looking at the door, he's wagging, he's all happy. She comes in, he starts barking and growling. It's like, oh my God. And then she gets him outside and he's fine. Aunt Donna next door had him all day yesterday because I was gone from the house so long with chemo. She sends me pictures of him. I brought him over there and he's like, brought him over there. He's climbing up on her lap. She's got a blanket on him. He's sleeping. He is such a faker. He plays me like a Stradivarius. So he's getting socialized, and that was the main thing. I'm just trying to get him in touch with as many people as possible, and of course only people that I trust. Like Donna, when she was walking him, the mail lady came, and I caught it on my ring. And the mail lady said, oh, does he bite? Is he okay? And she said, well, he's afraid of people. The mail lady goes right down and pets him. And Donna's like, that's amazing. He's like a normal dog with other people. And with me, he's totally different. He gets very protective. So, at least he's good with other people. He doesn't like it at first, but then he gets into it. So that's good. Anyway, that's the story of Elijah at this point. Brian is very happy to have peace in the house when Elijah goes out. He just hangs out calmly. Because when Elijah starts barking, he's like, oh no, and he runs into another room. It's like overload for him. It's overload for me. So, 131 heartbeat, going downhill in 12. Usually I train in 10 gears with the virtual gears, in 10 and 11. So if I'm in 12, usually I'm pushing harder than usual. I would like to pull a little bit. She's so much stronger than I am. Yeah, this is where the hills are. I remember this part. Let's see how long I can stay out in front for her. And when I went for the checkup on Monday, the doctor did say that it's the chemo and the immunotherapy I'm getting that's causing the breathing issues, not the lung cancer. So that's good to know. Hopefully everything's shrinking, all of that. Can you imagine? I'm a cyclist. I'm getting PRs on the coastal route. I'm getting PRs on the volcano route. And then all of a sudden I get diagnosed with 3 cancers, one of which is lung. How crazy is that? And now I can feel it Like if I didn't have the chemo, I would have gone, oh, something's wrong with my lungs. But I know it's not from my lungs now. I know it's from the immunotherapy and the chemo. So I'm getting a good draft offer in the 20s, so that's good. Look at that draft, because I'm going downhill. This is where I would like to go ahead and pull, but she's pushing too. That's an alarm. I have a thing on my arm that's set to put some kind of chemo stuff in me that normally I would have had to go back today to get a shot of, but my insurance covers this. So thank you, Ellen, my employer, for that. Well, yesterday I was shaky and nauseous for the first time, and Ellen stopped by early before she picked me up, and she was just making me laugh. Totally got that out, you know, I totally forgot about it, and it was great. Very good to have friends like that, let me tell you. She's so busy. Her grandchildren just went through a couple of surgeries, like ear stuff and adenoids. You know, she still found time for me. It's pretty cool. And tomorrow she will be my fashion director with me when we go pick out a wig. Because I am starting to lose hair. I can see the bald spots. I get up in the morning and my pillow looks like 3 Persian cats slept with me. So it's time. I really don't care. It's just like I don't want to make other people awkward. You know, when they see you're bald, they go, oh my gosh, she has cancer, you know. So I don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable. Like if I'm at the office, you know, I mean, they all care, but to see it, you know, to know it is one thing. To see the effects of the chemo, sometimes that's hard to take. So the wig will help. And it'll be very short, very much like this, except just a little longer. But I don't think I'm going to wear it when I'm recording, because it's going to be hot. I know Lorraine told me, well, she had a short hair wig, and she said it gets really hot. So I'm not going to do that during the races, so you guys will see me as I am. And if you can't handle it, I understand. Just, you know, turn off the video. Don't watch it. I get it. I really, really get it. It's hard to see sometimes. So we got, what, 200 more feet of climbing or so in 2.3 miles. I think that's in those windy parts. I could be wrong. I usually am. I haven't ridden this sprint in ages, so whatever I get, I think will be a 90-day PR, no matter what. full bandage. Alright, no power up. I didn't see what I got, but I'll see it, and I probably got XP or something. I should tell her. Just telling her I'm trying to pull. All right, Linda, let's focus. All right, let me see. Thank you. All right. I'm pulling on a 5%. All right. I want to try to stay in front of her. I want to try to do normal stuff, you know. I remember during one ride, I don't know if it was the big spin or something, we were on this course, and it was with a whole group, and they were so strong, and I just pushed and pushed to stay with them. I can't believe I did. I'm pulling on a 4%. All right, well, anyhow, here she goes. She'll probably drop me like a hot potato, though. I just have to fight to stay on her wheel. I gotta oil my chain. It's Tamara. She says, I see that you're riding. That's funny. Yeah, I'm pulling on the uphills. Who would have thought it? In this condition. All right, she's coming through. Well, it's stupid if we both pull. If I can get ahead of her, I'll pull. Steering's disabled, so I can't pull over. All right. Hope this helps a little. One mile to go. And it's the hilliest part. 6%, lovely. I hope there's no stupid noises in the background. I also apologize for the quality of the video last time. I thought I hit all the right settings, but I didn't, so I will this time. How the heck am I doing this? This is where the stubbornness of Linda takes over. I'll pay for it for the next 2 days, but I'll beat the boar. Anyway, if he turns around. No, he might beat me, actually. All right. I guess that was the highest section. That's good. I'm going to pull as much as I can. I want to be a cyclist. I don't want to just sit here and put miles in, just put miles in. If I have this kind of opportunity, I'm going to take it. She will cross the finish line first. I will make sure of that. For all the pulling that she's done. So. 0.6 miles, and I am done. So this will be almost 45 minutes, and the 3 miles that I did to warm up on Tempest Fugit, I wasn't winded at all, so I don't think that will come into play. It was just a warm up for my legs. I was in a easy gear. I was in a granny gear. Almost there. Almost there. At least I'm pulling. So funny, my last sprint in the last race where I was alone, as I was sprinting, and I said, okay, I'm going to sprint. The watts started going down. That was some sprint, Linda. Okay, this is where it starts. Go around me, Michelle. Come on. Go around me. She's not going to go around me. She's going to let me take it. See, that's the heart of a cyclist. That's a cyclist's heart. That's what it is. Thank you, Michelle. You were awesome. You got me through the hardest part of the course. That's it for me. That's 39 minutes plus Tempest Fugit. I'm done. So anyway, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. hit the like button, hit the bell thingy so you'll be notified when I put out new videos, which I am determined to do. I don't care if it's a 3-mile ride on Tempest Fugit and I'm just putting in garbage miles and just trying to connect with you guys is maybe what I'll have to do some days. And those of you who want to watch, thank you. And those of you who don't want to watch, I understand it's nothing really exciting to watch. So anyway, I thank everybody who has been so supportive. The last video, there was nobody else in the race and everybody was like, the comment section was outrageously supportive. Thank you all. Anyway, I'll see you next time, everybody. Take care.